Rocketeers, let's show them how it's done. Good afternoon, Rocketeers! Good afternoon, families and Rocketeers. Good afternoon, staff. Thank you all for being here today. We are honored to be celebrating your Rocketeers today. It has been a long year. It's been a long couple of years, and it's been a really challenging journey for many of us through COVID, through the pandemic. But here we are today, ready to graduate. I see so many amazing Rocketeers in front of me, and parents, families, we cannot do this without you. We would not be here without you. And we are so grateful that you gave us the opportunity and the honor of serving you and your families. So thank you. Rocketeers, let's give our parents a round of applause. And parents, let's give our Rocketeers a round of applause. We have a great program for all of you this afternoon. But before we begin, we want to take a moment to recognize a Rocketeer who could not be here with us. In between the current fourth graders, kindergarten and first grade years, we lost one of our students, Stephen Romero, to a tragic, senseless act of violence. And so for him today, we have an empty seat. We have a leg. We have his family here. And I want to just remember Stephen briefly with a moment of silence. So if you can please join me. We love you, Stephen. I would like to welcome to the stage his big sister to accept an honorary graduation certificate for Stephen Romero. So if we can please give her a big round of applause. She's also a former Rocketeer, and so once a Rocketeer, always a Rocketeer. Stephen will always be in our hearts, and as we move forward during this rite of passage, please remember, Rocketeers, that you bring forward a piece of Stephen with all of you. So thank you all for that moment of silence. Thank you for helping us celebrate Stephen, and let's give Stephen and his family one more round of applause. Thank you for being here. Thank you. All right, I'm going to pass it over to Mr. B, who's going to kick it off. So let's give Mr. B a big round of applause.
Alrighty, thank you so much everyone for coming here today. We're super excited to celebrate the 4th and 5th graders. And this hour will be the last hour that all of us will be together at the same place at the same time. I want to start out with gratitude for your support. Our children couldn't have become who they are today without your dedication and commitment to your partnership with our school. So let's give a huge round of applause for our students. And also it wouldn't be possible without our teachers and school leaders. So let's give a huge round of applause for our teachers and school leaders who are here every single day. And last but not least, our students who for the last 5, 6, 4 years have grown into role models, leaders, and change makers with their dedication to being here every single day, embodying Rocketship's core values. So as we continue to celebrate the hard work of our Rocketeers this afternoon, let's take this time to cherish the memories we have created this past year. And let's give one more round of applause to show how proud we are of all of our students here today. Now I'll hand it over to Ms. Briggs, who will share a speech.
Good afternoon, Spark students and families. For those who don't know me, I'm Ms. Briggs. I'm one of our assistant principals, and I'm fifth graders. So I am very honored to be up here today to recognize these wonderful students, and I'm so lucky to have gotten to know all of you in your time at Spark. As you might know, this is Spark's 10-year anniversary, which is also the diamond anniversary. There are countless quotes I could have read about how diamonds are made out of pressure, but as I was Googling looking for a quote to describe this class, I found one that I thought fit a lot better. True friends are like diamonds, bright, beautiful, valuable, and always in style. Early on in the year, we made the decision to create a 4th and 5th grade combo class. As a result of this, so many friends were pulled apart into different classes for the first time, for many since kinder or even TK. But seeing them now, each cohort has opened themselves up to new students and new friendships to truly become a cohesive unit. When I think of our graduating 4th and 5th graders, it's impossible to think of one student without seeing all of their friends around them. I think of the Gators, and thank you, Gators. I think of our Gators and the friendship weddings that they organized during recess to honor all of the years of friendship and commitment to continuing to be friends for better or for worse. Every detail was thoughtfully planned down to the officiant, wedding party, and invites for every Gator, a true celebration of their strength of community. I think of our Wolverines right here in front of me, who are endlessly loyal. When you walk into their class, you see friends who gravitate to each other even when they're supposed to be in their seats. But they truly have each other's backs. In the words of their teachers, they will all take the fall rather than throw any member of their class under the bus. I think of our Bulldogs and all of their moments of empathy, when no matter what disagreements have happened that day, no matter who is mad at who or who is arguing, they are all there to literally cry with each other. Yes, there was a recent afternoon, I see all those head nods, where the entire class came out to landing crying because one student was upset about the loss of a relative, so they all cried together. They were literally crying while they were dancing. And of course, I think of our Panthers, who are over here. The Panthers are our combo class, so they are a mix of 4th and 5th graders, and when they first became that class, they were very shy to cross that grade level divide, and it was clear who's a 4th grader, who's a 5th grader. But over the year, they formed such a strong sense of community that you can't tell where 4th grade begins and 5th grade ends. This is so apparent, especially in the morning if you walk into Ms. Richardson's class when students have their choice time and you see the genuine joy in every single face as students of both grades engage in their games and creative activities that allow them the space to form connections despite the differences that once separated them. And last but not least, our Griffins. Who I was so lucky to join many of these Griffins last year for science camp, where the bonds of friendship shown as many students experienced homesickness for the first time, and their friends were there to comfort, support, and encourage each other without passing judgment. I've seen them bring that with them into 5th grade, leaning on each other as they navigate the many, many challenges of growing up together. And when you put all 5 cohorts together, you see the bright, beautiful, valuable, and of course, stylish students sitting before us now. Rocketeers, don't forget the friendships you've built in your time at Spark, but make sure to keep yourself open to making new friends. Remember the ways you have supported and been supported and what those friendships have meant to you as you embark on your next adventure. On behalf of the Spark School Leadership Team, we are all so proud of all you have accomplished and know you will all continue to shine bright like a diamond. Thank you.
Thank you. I just asked moving forward for the ceremony, I really appreciate your support and your celebration of Rocketeers, but when we are celebrating, let's continue to make either sparkles or maybe just silent claps, just to make sure that we are respecting whoever is speaking. So let's just continue to not clap, instead do silent sparkles or claps like this. Thank you so much. Without further ado, let's give Miss Ellie some silent sparkles to come up for her commencement speech.
Thank you everybody for being here today. First, I wanted to start by saying that I've known all of your kids pretty much since they were in TK. Majority of them started with me since PE, and they've grown so much. They've grown throughout the years to be their best self, someone that they can be proud of every single day. It's been a long journey from being on campus, first grade, for those in fourth grade, halfway up first grade, and then moving on to Zoom. Learning how to do Zoom as a first grader. Parents, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you guys. Fifth grade parents, I don't know what to tell you guys either. But you all did it. We couldn't have done it without you, your parents. We depend a lot on you, and you guys have supported not only your students, but your art teachers as well. And I'm very thankful for that. Our students have been, Mr. thank you for some kind of sort of speech. But we all started as one giant fifth grade class, about 36. It felt like 100 students in one class. But then those Panthers, those fifth grade Panthers, I know you guys missed me, and you guys missed this one. I know you guys did. And we just had to round some up into our Panthers, and we had to break our original fourth grade classes to make 3 fourth grade strong cohorts and 1 mixed combo class. These classes were able to adapt very quickly with one another, some a little bit more than others. All of my fourth graders, including the Panthers, their favorite snack is cheese, and they know why. Because they're a whole bunch of cheese sauce. Hey, you guys know it's true. They love to drink a lot of tea. They like to know what's going on. They like to know what's going on with the teachers, with everyone. So I think they'll be great journalists. I think that they're gonna eventually move on to pursue careers in television, and they're gonna be having their own talkback shows and all of that. So I can't wait to hear or see them on television because I know they're gonna be rock stars. Also, Griffins. Oh my God, you guys were my babies last year, and I missed you dearly this year. So more than others. I'm just kidding. But you guys have grown so much, and I've seen you guys grow from fourth grade to fifth grade, and that all emotionally growth that you guys have done. You guys will do great things in middle school. My fourth graders, Heather, you guys will do wonders. Things will get hard as you go down the road, but don't give up. Keep your friends close to you. Sometimes we're gonna go different paths, and it's okay. And it's going to have that feeling where it's going to hurt, because you're not gonna see those that you were close with anymore. But always give them a phone call. Sorry, millennials, Gen Zs. Thank you so much for being here today and learning so much through social centers, Neurodiversity Month, Women's Empowerment Month, Life History, Asian Pacific Islander, and learning all about different cultures and being open to learning. So, to respect students who may be neurodivergent, we're going to do finger claps. And just like Mr. B said, we can also sprinkle. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm going to miss every single one of you, and I can't believe it. I made it without crying, you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Ellie, for that. Just a friendly reminder, we can do our sparkles or our silent claps. I know how energized you are to celebrate our Rocketeers, but just be mindful of everyone in the audience. We want to continue to do either the silent claps or the sparkles. I would like to give some silent sparkles to our 5th grade speaker today, Solange Gonzalez.
Dear Rocketship families, my name is Solange from the 5th grade Griffins. This school year has been a fun experience for me. I enjoyed our field trips, being with my friends, and all of the great memories that I've had here. I'm truly going to miss my life as a Rocketeer. I've been going to this school for 6 years since I was in kindergarten. All of these years have been a long journey of my life. When I move on to middle school, I will always remember the fun memories and times that I've had here. I know that we've all gone through some rough times this school year, but we were all able to overcome them together. I would like to thank all of the teachers, leaders, and staff for supporting our education all these years. Our teachers put lots of hard work into making our lessons and fun activities for us to do. Our leaders always make sure that everyone has the support that is needed. Our staff always make sure that we feel safe and welcomed here. I would also like to thank my classmates. This year has been really fun with all of my friends being by my side. Some of the great memories that I had here are camp, field trips, and making projects with my friends. One thing I liked about camp this year was that we were next to the beach. We got to dig up sand crabs and get wet. One thing I liked about the other field trips was that they were also so much fun as well. One thing I liked about making projects was that sometimes we got to present them in front of the whole school at once. Now I would like to say one more thing to all of you wonderful students. You can change the world, but the world can't change you. This means that you shouldn't let others stop you from achieving your dreams. And as we all should know, together we are all Rocketship Rocketeers. Thank you.
Great job, Solange, and thank you so much for that. Thank you for those who are doing your silent claps and sparkles. Let's give some silent sparkles for Ileana.
Good afternoon, fellow grads, families, and teachers. I would like to start off by thanking everyone for joining us on this special day. Especially the teachers, because I would not be here today graduating without them. I would also like to thank my friends and family for helping me through hard times. This is a message to current and future Rocketeers. Your teachers will always want your experiences to be the best it can be at Rocketship. And to tell you that it might seem that your teachers don't care, but they do. They work really hard for you to have the best education possible, like mine did. And they succeeded. I will always remember all my teachers' fun and different personalities. My time at Spark has been amazing and filled with many different experiences like Halloween parades, potlucks, field trips, drumming, making new friends, and of course science camp. All of these experiences are really important to the class of 2023 because it brought us joy in many different ways and made us feel like a community. Spark has been our school for a long time, and I know that we will miss it a lot, but it is time for bigger and better adventures. So again, thank you for joining us and celebrating this big accomplishment for our future 5th graders and 6th graders.
Thank you for sharing those words of wisdom, Ileana. And now we will move on to our commencement. So I would love to welcome up Miss Ari. Let's give her some silent sparkles for all the amazing work that she does in our class. And also TK to start with our presentation of certificates.
Perfect. There we go. Okay. Analia Alvarado. Itzayana Ángeles. Oh. Solange Prin González. Teba Bin. Alison Cruz. Valerie Gómez Deras. Andrew Diaz. Jacqueline Escobedo. Santiago Galván. Suriela García. Tadeo Gómez. César Guerrero García. Víctor Lira Maldonado. William Lin. Jenny Long. Alexander Mesa. Jerónimo Narváez Ortiz. Ethan Nguyen. Mia Peterson. María Rosales Aguilar. Liam Rufo. Dylan Torres. Jason Ong. Jalen Valencia. Ivan Villa Aguilar. Madeline Restrepo. A silent clap to all the Griffins.
Thank you so much, Miss Ari. Now we will celebrate with some silent sparkles or silent claps, the Panthers. So
Jonathan Avila Alcala. Samantha Coral Munoz. Anthony Diaz. Jaden Nguyen. Jamel Santos. Rock Train. Gio Jimenez. Anthony Dang. Christy Yuan. Angel Trejo. Leticia Valores. Miriam Gutierrez. Ezra Calvin. Cassie Lloyd. Benjamin Nguyen, Sebastian Ortega, Layla Lubrath, Amrita Rana, and Olivia Gomez.
And now we're gonna start with the Bulldogs. First up, we're gonna have J.L. Cedric Caranto, Jayla Contreras, Alina Cortez Paredes, Simon Dell, Bernice Haynes, Zachary Hope, Dulce Juarez Mendoza, Fabian Madueño, Benson Lee, Jonathan Nguyen, Yenmi Nguyen, Isabella Perez, Dylan Pham, Dylan Pham, Francis Pham, Jedediah Rion, Nathan, Tiara Rodriguez, Joaquin Rosas, London Sanchez, and Jennifer Collins. Give it up for the Bulldogs. And now, we present to you the Gators. Just kidding. See you guys. I want to be on your edge. Alright. So, Wolverines. Let's give it up for the Wolverines. Eli Ace. Angel Aguirre. Alejandra Aros. Ayala Sabrina Jeffers. Kay Font. Oliver Levin. Tiana Mossel. Ceci No. Blake Nguyen. Kobe Fan. Paola Segovia. Zoe Solosano. Miriam Said. Brandon Tran. And Kiat Bo. Give it up for the Wolverines. Rosel. Giovanni Gallo. Allison Lee. Eric Mosley. Alejandra Mares. Sheila Perez Lopez. Fatima Rubalcaba Ledesma. Luis Soria Alvarez Bura. Victoria Suarez. Angel Tenorio. And Ivy Chan. Give it up for the skaters, everybody. And now, Mr. Lee.
Mr. Etcheberry, are you in the house somewhere? All right, for one last time, for your principal, let's give him some silent sparkles or silent claps.
And then one more time, can we get some not so silent celebration? Let's cheer for all the Rocketeers! And last but not least, Rocketeers, take that little white thing if you still have it on there. It's called a tassel. Be careful because once you move it, you've officially graduated. You still have to listen to me though. But take it and move it to the other side because you're officially graduated from Rocketeers. Thank you again, Rocketeers. Mr. B has one more thing to say to you. Okay, so try Mr. B.
All right, so just one more parting wisdom before we give it to Ms. Della Rosa. And before we give it to Ms. Della Rosa, you can throw your hats in the air as soon as I tell you to. Not yet, but that's part of the ceremony. You didn't get the memo. So, Rocketeers, you have already spent 8,000 hours in school since your first day of school in TK or kindergarten. You only have 5,000 to go for middle school and 6,000 to go for high school. In the words of Steve Jobs, the most precious resource we all have is time. Your success will be defined by how you use your time. At some point, the short-term pleasure of video games, social media, and television will become unfulfilling and you will shift towards finding more meaningful ways to spend your time. The future of this world will be determined by how you make use of the limited time you have on this earth. You have unlimited potential, unlimited resilience, and unlimited persistence. Go out and make each hour count. Go out and use the opportunity of time to create a world where you are proud to see your children grow up into this beautiful world. And as we conclude, you are now officially graduates. You may throw your hat in the air.
All right, go ahead and find your caps and take a seat. Hey, show some love for the solos out here. All right, because our students are young and mature, I will be checking you at the door to make sure that they are leaving with an adult. So we have this space until the 15th, which gives us about 25 minutes to take pictures. I will be at the door. So do not send your student out the door by themselves, or do not say go back in. They cannot leave without an adult. But go ahead and find your students, take your picture,